सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् सर्ववेदान्तसिद्धान्ता गोचरं तमगोचरम् गोविन्दं परमानन्दम् सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् तत्त्वं पदाभ्यामभिधीयमानयोः ब्रह्मात्मनोऽसोऽधिकतो यदित्थम् श्रुत्यास्तयोस्तत्त्वमसीति सम्यक् एकत्वमेव प्रतिपाद्यते बुधो. In this verse, the equation is being revealed. The equation between the cause of the creation and the individual. The experience of the external world is inevitable. As long as the person is not having any mental problem, because we know there are children who are born with a retarded mind. There are all children who don't experience anything. Even though they are alive, they just die. After being born, they keep, maybe they may live for a long period of time, but without having a rational mind. Without having a rational mind. So this is how there are exceptions, but generally what happens, wherever you are born, anywhere in this world, you are going to experience the external world. That is inevitable. That is how the system. And generally, what is the thinking of the people? Thinking is, this is how you live. External world is there. These are my relatives. These are the things to be eaten. These are the things to be done. I'm talking about any contemporary life, I tell you. Any contemporary. Today it's like this. See, what is the pursuit of the people? What do they do? You study. They go to the school and college, etc. These days. It's not everywhere. Deep inside the African forest, you don't find all these things. There are some other places also in this world where the systematic teaching outside is not there, but the experience of the world will be there definitely. Experience will not go away because the sense organs are there. The set of sense organs that is given to the human beings. So given the particular body that is with us, we are bound to experience the external world. And this is how, given the contemporary way of living, people just live. They just take things for granted. This is how you live, that's it. Pain and pleasure, they are the parts of the nature. So you have to experience all these things. Old age will come and you will die. So this is how the general understanding. Hardly anybody pays attention to the reality about all these things. Hardly anybody pays attention. They struggle to live, I tell you. They struggle to live. See, all over the world, they struggle to live. Every animal, every bird also struggles to live. Struggle for one's own existence. Collection of food and all. So, and from the very beginning of the birth also, there are people who live miserably without getting food also. Malnutrition, we have heard of malnutrition. There are places where the children don't get enough food, mothers don't get enough food, so the milk cannot be produced so much which could nourish the child. That's impossible because of the absence of food. So these things do happen, we see. So the experience of the external world is inevitable. And every individual, as long as he's sane, he's not insane, he's a normal person, he will have some knowledge about himself. Definitely, he will have some knowledge. What do you think? What do you think about yourself? I am so and so. You ask anywhere. Go to China, go to New Zealand, go to Africa, go to America, go to any place of India. Wherever you go, everybody will have some concept about oneself. Some concept about oneself. I am telling you, because that concept is relative reality, and given that understanding, they transact in the society. You think yourself to be someone, and that is how you are accepted in the society also. People will call you with some name. So this is how the understanding. But that is not all. So there are some people in the society who try to understand. They try. It is purely your effort, I tell you. It is purely your effort. Whatever you have known till now, it is because of your effort and the Lord's wish, of course. Without the wish of the Lord, nothing can happen. But without your effort, also, nothing is going to happen. We learned a language, whatever it is, mother tongue we call, be it German, be it English, be it Sanskrit, be it Hindi, whatever it is. Any language that we have learned, it is because of our effort. We put effort in learning, and there are teachers. So we put effort. There are people who teach us, and the knowledge takes place. So this is how the life runs. Hardly it strikes to anybody with respect to from where all these things come. They have come. The universe is there, external world is there. There is a system of this eating, sleeping, etc. All these things are there, and human beings are here in this earth. Nowhere else you won't find. As long as up till now we have human beings, they have not discovered another planet where the human beings would be there. So living beings have not been discovered till now. They have gone up to the moon and all, and with human beings being with the satellite. So as of now, you will find living beings in this earth. It strikes hardly in anybody's mind where all this could have come. From where all this could have must be somewhere. So this is how the analysis. You have to analyze what this verse here says is you have to analyze two things. One thing is yourself, you have to analyze what you are. Another thing that you have to analyze is what should be the creator of this? What should be the creator of the universe? What should be? You have to put your logic. And it has got to be logical. Logical means your mind should be able to accept it. It's not imagination. Imaginary Lord cannot be universally accepted, I tell you. That's the reason why they are fighting among varieties of sects. Various sects, they are fighting. Why? Because it's not logical. The Lord has got to be logical. Everybody should be able to accept it. And those who have got some very totally against these things, they won't accept it. That's okay. We are not talking about those people. Those who have got some faith in the existence of some supernatural power, we are talking about them. So naturally, when you talk about the source of the universe, you have got to be logical. Now, this is where it is presented here. The equation is the Lord is equal to you. That is the equation. Lord is equal. So you have to solve. You have to solve what should be the Lord, and again you have to solve what you should be. Because you are very sure that you are so and so. That's not the truth. That's not the whole truth. Yeah, partially it is true, but that's not the whole truth. Mm. So you are considering yourself to be somebody that everybody does it. Everybody does all the time. And with that understanding, everybody is not going to be happy. This understanding doesn't make anybody happy all the time. So knowledge about oneself has got to be clear, and knowledge about the Lord, which is accepted as the Lord of as the great universe, also should this scripture. In Veda is considered as the ancient body of knowledge, and there, in the end portion of that Veda, this is presented that the individual himself is the source of the universe. It is not different. So, which way it is not different, you have to understand. Which way, just like, for example, earring and necklace. Let's say earring and necklace are there. Uh, Necklace is it is there in the neck, and earring is in the ear. But both are definitely gold. From the standpoint of gold, earring is definitely necklace. But from the standpoint of use, earring can never be necklace. Perfect earring can never be necklace. You cannot wear the necklace in the ear. And also you cannot wear the earring in the neck. So these are these two things are totally different. There's no doubt about it. But they are 100% same from the standpoint of good. So one is for use, the other is for understanding. And these are not two different things. So if you say necklace and if you say earring, doesn't mean the gold becomes different. This is how human beings have to understand. I call father, mother, brothers, etc., and sun, moon, tree, food, etc., all these things. But you have to solve one thing. You have to solve everything in one thing. If you can solve in your life, then you have made your life. Otherwise, not. If at all you can understand this, because any other understanding, it's not going to make you completely happy. So, imagination of some Lord will be there in each and every culture. It is there. Even some form is considered as the source of the universe. Some form. They give some form. Even they give some place to the Lord also for him to stay. They imagine a Lord and they give a place for the Lord also to stay. I don't know. These people they imagine. Yeah, so you can imagine anything, no? You can imagine anything. Suppose you don't know 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 means you can imagine anything. It will be infinite number of things. So similarly, varieties of imaginations will be there all the time. This is very natural. That's the reason why I have to accept, I have to logically accept what should be the nature of the Lord. So you clean your understanding with respect to the Lord, and also you clean yourself with respect to your knowledge about yourself. What is your knowledge? I am so and so and born in a given family. Okay, this is the knowledge. I am so and so and born to a given family. These are my parents. Okay, this is universally understood. Everyone will say, who is he? Is my father, he is my mother. And I am their children, okay? I am their child. Now, you have to analyze this thing. Yes, I am the child, I am the son of this parent, okay? Now, this son and father mother relationship, this is a relationship which is there in the scheme of things. It is not something very special, and neither the parents nor me have any choice with respect to this. No, we don't have any choice. This is how things happen. Just like after rainy season, winter will come. This is how the things. You cannot say anything other than that. Similarly, I have to find it out how. This is the system of procreation. From the parents will come the another same thing. Just like parents. See, even in the scripture, it is written, the father alone manifests himself in the form of son. Uh, Pita vai jayate putraha. The father alone manifests himself in the form of son. See, it's a statement of this scripture. In the beginning, so it becomes difficult to swallow. Just like a branch of hibiscus plant. You cut a branch and put somewhere, it will come up. Same hibiscus. It's not a different plant. Same hibiscus flower plant, and it's going to be another. It will be independent. Another independent plant. It will come up from one branch. So even though there is a relationship between father and son, the understanding should be this is how in this system of things this individual. This is the nature of the individual, and it's not an elephant, not a dog, not a cat, etc. This is a human. I am a human being. Okay, I am a human being. See, now I am a human being. Why I am calling a human being? Because people call me human being. Analysis of oneself, I am telling you. What sort of analysis one should do? Yes, I am called a human being. Because of this thinking capacity, I do have this thinking capacity, and that's better than any other animals. Animals, even though they have got certain thinking capacity, don't have the capacity of discrimination and all, right, wrong, etc. This knowledge doesn't exist in them. So, and this particular body, as of with respect to life, it's not in any way different from any other living organisms. It's 100% same. Say a dog or a cat dies, it is of no use as it was being used while alive. Similarly, this body also, when it is dead, it is of no use. It cannot be used anymore. And with respect, from that standpoint, what will happen? It is in no way different from any other living organisms. So from the human being, you can go further to the level of a living organism. See, this is short analysis of oneself. So two things you have to analyze. I have told you in the beginning, you have to analyze the two things. You have to analyze yourself, and also you have to analyze the source of the universe. And the equation is source of the universe is you. So the seeming differences have got to be resolved. There are seeming differences, and those differences count with respect to activities. Definitely, wave cannot be ocean. It has got to be inside the ocean, whatever may be the size of the wave. Wave cannot be ocean, but as water it is ocean. So there's two relationships. One thing is reality, the other thing is the body and the mind, everything is subject to certain law. It cannot deviate. Eyes have been made like this. It cannot do the work, they cannot do the work of the ear. They cannot deviate. So that you have to accept and analyze things accordingly. So this is just like any other living organism. Thinking capacity. This is how the purpose of this thinking capacity is to actually discover the truth about the universe. Because whatever you do, after some time nobody will bother about you. You do whatever I tell you. What do? You climb up the mountain, or go deep inside the ocean, or fly in the sky. Something you will do, this and that. Nobody bothers about you, what you do in your life after some time. After somebody is gone, nobody remembers. Even though they remember you after you go away. How does it matter to you? Because you won't be here to listen to all these things, the praise. So the purpose of life should be to discover the truth rather than going for small little things. Everything becomes small in place of this pursuit of knowledge, I tell you. Then only you can understand this. So this is a living being. Okay. And temporarily it is related to a few people. Temporarily it is related to a few people. Parents, etc. Siblings, parents, friends, whatever you call. This is how the system all the time. 1,000 years back, people lived as father, son, friends, etc. Similarly, 1,000 years after also, people will live just like this. We don't know who will be here, but definitely the relationship will be like this alone. So this is the nature of the body is like this. I don't have to an object. I cannot object. Even if I object, it's meaningless. Therefore, it's better to accept. The body, nature of the body is like this. Nature of the sense organs are like this. So, and the mind also, nature of mind also, to forgetting and remembering, all these things, it is there. Knowledge, ignorance, everything will be there in the mind. And along with that, this anger, jealousy, shyness, everything is to some extent it will be there. So, this is how the nature of the body, this is how the nature of the mind, this is how the nature of the external world. I have to understand this. Okay, so with respect to myself, when I analyze and arrive at this conclusion, what should be the conclusion? See, entire body is there. Okay, this body is there. Which one is more important? Very important part of the body. Hmm? Hardly anybody acknowledges this. Which part of the body is very important? See, without the air that is entering inside the body, living is impossible. It will it will fall flat. It will be of no use. Once the respiration stops, it's gone. Okay, even though it is living, if skin is not skin is not there, it will die. Blood circulation. So varieties of things. Any aspect you see, any aspect of the body you see, it's going to be over. Any aspect of the body. So when you analyze these things, what will happen? You will give importance to the way you give importance to yourself, that will be reduced. That's the purpose. Because the I-ness is very strong with respect to some knowledge, some wealth, etc. You call, I'm a very rich person. What do you mean by that? There have been so many people, there have been kings in this world. King means what? It's not they are rich. You can't call them rich. King means the property, entire property of the area belong to them. So your understanding about yourself, they have got to be reduced. You are a big person, etc. It's all meaningless, I tell you. Once you die means whatever knowledge you have got, whatever money, nothing matters that much. So you live because of skin, you live because of the blood pressure, etc. You live because of your respiration, the air, everything. And what about the mind? Without that, nothing is useful for you. So which one is important in the part of the body? And one more thing, you have to understand that when you go to sleep, the mind sleeps completely. Mind doesn't exist. Something remains. We may imagine something remains, and that should be also there, from where this mind is coming every day in the morning after getting up. So the scripture says that is you. Do you call my leg is myself? No. My leg is myself, you don't call. My nose is my nose, you don't say. My mind also I don't say. So where is the I? Where should the I stick to? The I should stick to whatever remains after that, from where the mind is coming. That is the source of the mind. That should be I. So when I say I am fat, means what? With respect to the body, I'm telling. The body is fat. I'm not fat. Knowledge is there with respect to the body. That's okay. I'm dark. Suppose I say I'm talking about the color of the skin, not the color of the blood. I'm talking about the color of the skin. So your knowledge about yourself has got to be very clear. You consider yourself, just like, for example, you consider yourself as doctor. What do you mean by that? You have got some knowledge about the physical body, some ailment, some treatment, all these things. You have got the knowledge. Fine. So that knowledge you have got doesn't mean you are a doctor. They call me a doctor because I have some knowledge about some little things. And along with that, being a doctor also, I'm a father. A doctor can be a father. Doctor also, yes. Because with respect to his progeny, there will be, he will be called a father. But these are all relative statements, relative knowledge. It's not the absolute knowledge. So who are you when you go to sleep, when the mind is not functioning? When you go to sleep, mind is not functioning, but you are there. Without any attribute, you are there. You see, you cannot say, I was not there in the deep sleep. You cannot say. That thing, whatever is there, the scripture says that is the source of the entire universe. See? And as I analyzed a little bit earlier, the Lord also you have to analyze. What should be the nature of the Lord? Lord means this one that governs the entire universe. That should be the nature of the Lord. So, the creator of the space itself, see, we can take into consideration the space. When you take into consideration the space, with inside the space, everything comes. Everything comes inside the space. And in space, you don't find any activity. See, you don't find any activity in space. But every activity takes place inside the space. That's the beauty of space. So, which is more important? No activity can take place without space. Your atom bomb also cannot burst without space being there. And do you know space, nature of the space? Infinity. Relatively, I'm telling you. It's not completely infinity because it's finite in your, when you go to deep sleep also you don't find space. Anyway, but the nature of the space is relatively, it is infinity. And that which is the cause of space should be the Lord. That which is the cause of space should be Lord. And that is given a name, consciousness. Brahma also the word is given, the name is given. That is called consciousness. Now, they established the relation. Now, the main topic of this verse, the equation between the two. Whatever is the Lord, that is you. So that equation one can understand provided a person thoroughly analyzes the nature of Lord, what it should be, and thoroughly analyzes the nature of oneself, what he or she should be. Everybody, see, everybody in this world can say, I am a human being. Then you can say, I'm an Indian, I'm an American, I'm a Russian. You can say anything. But I am a human. Nobody can deny this. I am a human being. Then further you can say, I am a living organism. Further you can analyze things. I am a living organism. And what about Lord? This and that, Lord, etc. Fine, whoever is worshipping, whatever, it's nothing, it doesn't matter. But the Lord, what it should be logical, as I have said. So Lord should be logically correct. It should be the cause of the entire universe and not a given form. When a form, you worship a form, it is acceptable. No problem. The formless From the formless can come the form. Form cannot come formless. From formless can come from. What is the example? Air is formless. Air doesn't have any form, but a form comes in the form of water. We have seen it. You'll see the dewdrops this winter. You'll see dewdrops early in the morning. Go out and see. Mist is there. There is also water particles. So air appears in the form of water. See, air which is formless appears like having form. Air takes a form we can see. Correct. Air can take a form. Given certain condition, the air can take a form. Similarly, given given certain condition, if I say, if I am allowed to say, given certain condition, the consciousness looks like the entire universe. What is the condition? The condition is because of confusion. Confusion is the condition because of which the cause of the universe appears like the entire universe. The cause of the creation looks like the creation, I'm telling. So how is it so? How do you call it real? See, in your dream you see so many things. Okay, in your dream you see so many things. Do you think anything is real in the dream? Yeah, you don't have any confusion with respect to that. You accept completely that nothing is real in the dream. Nobody in this world can say, yes, I saw in the dream this and that, but you are very sure nothing is correct. Nothing is true. Nothing is true in the dream. Similarly, I tell you. How do you say anything is true in this universe? That includes the sun, moon, etc., everything. Anything that is created goes away in time. So how can it be real? So when the entire universe is not real, the basis must be real. You cannot say basis also is not real. And that basis has got to be understood thoroughly. Thoroughly means what? Again and again you have to think. Whatever that doesn't exist forever cannot be dependent, cannot be the beginning. So the equation between, we'll see in the next class, the equation between the Lord and the individual. It is the reality. And how it is to be done, we'll see. And see, but this analysis is very important. And this analysis, how long I will analyze? As long as you are not sure. You should be sure about things. You shouldn't have any confusion about yourself. Just like, for example, as you say, you belong to a given nation. You say, I belong to this nation. It's fine, it's a relative statement. Don't you belong to your house? Yes, I belong to my house. Don't you belong to my world? Yes, I belong to the. Don't you belong to this solar system? Yes, I belong to this. So where do you belong to? So understanding has to change. And whatever you use now, there is no relative statement, and that's not correct. That's not incorrect. Your transacting in the society with respect to a given standpoint is not incorrect. You are called so and so, fine. But you should understand, this is not my real name. They have decided to call me like this. So when they have decided to call me like this, should I be happy? Should I be unhappy? No, there's no reason to be happy or unhappy. What? They call me just like this. It's okay. They could have called me in some other name. Things would not have changed in any way. The body would have remained the same. Even if I am given some other name, there is no change that is going to happen to this body. So analysis is important. Without analysis, there is the reason why this confusion has to go, and confusion will go provided I put effort in that direction. Otherwise, what will happen? It will be waste. I tell you, you do whatever in this world, it will be waste. People call it success. When they do something They call it success, achievement, etc. Achievement oriented. It is some child praising the other child, I tell you. Some child praising the other child. So you are so great, etc. Similarly, some achievement. Who bothers about your achievement? Again and again, I say, in Mohenjo-daro Harappa civilization also, there are people who achieve this and that. Nobody knows. Eh, Time is not for 1 year, 1,000 years, or 10,000 years, etc. Infinite time. So I have got to be aware of this reality. Then only I can be a seeker, spiritual seeker. And it's purely up to you. Once the mind is given to you, means you are completely free. You can use it in any way you like. And it purely depends, entirely depends upon your decision. Your decision will take you forward or backward, whatever it is. If at all you want to become happy throughout your life, you have to keep yourself in the right direction till the last breath. I tell you, this is what the scripture says. You are free to analyze and accept. You are free not to accept also. It is purely up to you. So there is no imagination here. It is pure. Everything is logical, and this belongs to the earth. This knowledge belongs to the earth, not to any given country. Country also belongs to the earth alone. Just like the air belongs to the earth, similarly, knowledge belongs to the earth. Any knowledge that is helpful to me, I should accept it so that I will benefit from that. And if I'm not benefiting from that, I should quit, no problem. I'm not, somebody is not forcing me to accept. So it's an opportunity. Human body is an opportunity to discover the truth and live happily. We'll see next. We'll meditate for some time. Sit straight. I'm taking the names of different parts of the body. Look at those parts. Left foot, the toes, left knee, left thigh, right foot, the toes, right knee, right thigh, stomach, chest, back, left palm, fingers, left elbow, left arm, left shoulder, right palm, fingers, right elbow, right arm, right shoulder, neck, back side of the head, right ear, right cheek, left ear, left cheek, mouth, nose, left eye, right eye, forehead, top of the head, the hair, the entire body. This is how the nature of a human body, whether it's male or female, the body has got to be like this. I accept the body as it is. I am very grateful that this body has come into being. Whatever may be my parents, I accept them, their knowledge, their wealth, whatever is there, I am completely happy with them. They are medium to bring me to this earth. Wherever I am born in this world, I am happy with that. Whatever culture I am born in, because I am supposed to be there. I don't have any objection towards anything. Life has been like this till now, And I don't know what is coming in the future, but whatever is going to come, I will accept it because that is how the nature of life. Every day, I keep trying to accept the way the life unfolds. Every day is unfolding. It is unfolding today, as of now. Universal phenomenon. Any objection means I do not accept the reality, although it is very difficult to accept. If I keep trying, a time will come when I will not have any objection. See how the air is entering into the body through the nose. I might not have paid attention earlier. The air is given the capacity to keep the bodies alive. The doctor is checking the patient because the doctor is alive. Patient is alive, that's why it is being checked. So both doctor and patient living helplessly because of the grace of Lord Air. So pay attention to air, how it is entering into the nose. Just pay attention, don't control. Mental worship, accepting the Lord. Mental worship leads to the acceptance of the Lord. Any form you imagine, because it's not easy to imagine formless, just like we cannot imagine space, time. So it is easy for the human beings in the beginning to accept the Lord in a given form. Any form is acceptable because Lord is all pervasive. Put a flower at the feet of the Lord, prostrate in front, and pray, "Oh Lord, give me the capacity to accept whatever I cannot change. Give me the capacity to change whatever I can change. May I know in each and every situation what I can change and what I cannot change." Salutations to the Lord again and again. Om Namah Shivaya. I am chanting, you just hear. By hearing itself, the chanting takes place. You don't have to chant yourself. Being grateful to the Lord. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 One water looks like so many waves in the ocean. One consciousness looks like the entire universe. Space is consciousness, air is consciousness, water is consciousness, earth is consciousness, sun is consciousness, moon is consciousness. The entire universe is one consciousness. Just like in the dream, everything is one consciousness, even though they look different. Similarly, in the waking state also, the entire universe, even though looks different, it is one consciousness alone. I am that consciousness, everything is that consciousness. Except consciousness, there is nothing. Consciousness which is free from any change. I am that changeless consciousness. ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ